Welcome to the community. I'm excited to be able to share a little bit with you today. Here at Aspire Home Health and Hospice, we've just gone through a Joint Commission survey, which is pretty intense, but we've done very well and we've passed and we're accredited, which is so awesome and amazing. It gives us really good constructive things to be working on and how we can better serve our patients, so that's fun. Today I just kind of wanted to share with you why I became a nurse. I kind of talked a little bit about I thought I would be an accountant last time, and so I did. I went to school and thought I would do accounting, and after that first accounting class it was like, no, it's not going to be the path I'm going to go. And I had an experience a little bit after that really solidified I needed to be a nurse, and that was because I ended up in the hospital with a miscarriage. And I had the most amazing nurses that took care of me. And at that moment, I decided I wanted to do that for other people. I wanted to care for them. I wanted to share my love that I have for people and make a difference in their lives. They were so gentle and they were so kind in a really difficult moment of my life, and they were there to help me. And so it was actually then that I decided I wanted to be a nurse. And the crazy part about that is just only a few years ago my mom and dad came and brought me a paper that I had written when I was in second grade, and it was all about I wanted to be a nurse. And talked about I wanted to take care of all the patients that had cancer and were in the hospital. And it was kind of crazy because at that time my dad had been in a horrible car accident and he had been in a coma when I was in second grade and didn't know if he was going to live or not. And I got to go to the hospital a lot with my mom, so that made a huge impact in my life. He had a brain injury and had to relearn things over in his life, and that made an impact. And then, as life goes on, you forget what you thought you wanted to be when you were in second grade, and you get a different path and you get going on it, and then somehow it brings you back. So I thought that was pretty cool when they brought me that paper that told me I wanted to be a nurse clear back when I was in second grade. But with home health and hospice, being a nurse, we get to go into patients' homes. We get to be in their most intimate settings and share what we can with them and teach them, and they're in the comfort of their own home and they're with their families, and such a great setting. That's why I've loved home health and hospice. I've actually been in home health and hospice, now for almost 20 years, about 21 years. I've done lots of other different nursing too, in and out, and at the same time. Of course, us crazy nurses like to have 2 or 3 jobs at one time, but home health and hospice is where my heart is. And so my experience of being a nurse and now director of nursing, I don't get to see patients as much. Once in a while I'll get to go out there, and I've taken care of some very special patients, but I get to share that love with my nurses and my staff, all my CNAs and therapists, and I get to support them and do whatever it takes to be able to give them everything that they need and the motivation and keep the happiness going, so that they can go out and give as a nurse. Sometimes as a nurse, you are giving of yourself, and you give and you give and you give and you give. And sometimes you need somebody to give that back to you. And so that's why I love being a director of nursing, is because I get to be that person who gives back to them and fill them back up so that then they can go back out there and share that love with the patients. I love Aspire. We are so blessed to be able to take care of so many amazing people. And I'm excited about this community and being able to just share my passion for people and the passion for my nurses and my staff and the blessings I receive because of the care that they give. And I just love for them to come and share the stories of the amazing families and the amazing patients that they get to take care of. So thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next Thursday.